Hi everyone, Tuesday the 6th of May. Just going to show you around in a minute, show you the allotment first. I've got some stuff in the greenhouse that I need to show you that you're going to love. Okay, quick look around. Okay, I don't need that bloody buzzer. I've moved it over here now. Okay, I showed you all this stuff the other day, didn't I? Shallots, I'll show you it again. All nice and green coming up. I planted my Florence fennel, the fennel bulb. 2 rows of, you're not going to see anything there. Something took the tops of my bloody little baby carrots off. So I've planted another row and I've laid and I've put this over the top, the fleece. My beetroot is up, they need thinning out in a minute. I've got onions are looking really good. They come back a lot better than what they was when they went out. Garlic again. I'm hoping for a bumper crop off that because it looks pretty good. And the broad beans, they were a bit yellow, but they seem a lot better now. I think they just might have needed to get a start, and I think the cold probably affected them as well. But they're all looking good. Stacks and stacks of flowers on them. Absolutely tons of flowers. Show you quickly there, and I have put a little pea trellis up. I've covered it with these little shelves off old racking and greenhouses just for now, but I've got a guy on here who does netting and he's going to get me some netting. So then my green hair shaft. I've made a little trellis just out of bamboo, so it's going to climb up them. I'm going to put one there and then I'm going to put another one here, but they're still in the greenhouse. French beans have gone out, cobra. You know, let's give it a go. If they don't work, I'll replant them. They'll be up again in a fortnight. They're looking good though, up on the wigwams. The runners are definitely running. They're away now. The bottom leaves are looking a bit tatty, but you'd expect that anyway, even if the weather was red hot. And they're climbing away, getting red up there now, so happy with that. Main crop potatoes are coming up. I've earthed these up because of the frost warning we had the other day, which to be honest with you didn't really happen. It was cold, but it didn't really get to a deep frost. Again, main crop. The rhubarb that I split that I showed you last week. Look at the stems on that now compared to these. So these are all going to get split. And Bright Lights Swiss chard in one of my smaller beds. I've put a little bit of netting on it, you see, just to keep the birds off. They got pecked a bit last year, but this only is a precaution. First and second earlies. Carrots, I've put a fleece over it now. I don't want any pigeons taking the tops of my carrots off, which they have done. So it's beginning to look a lot like an allotment. It's pretty good. We've got some really nice weather. They're forecasting some great weather coming up, but I never trust forecasts or weathermen. Okay, right. I'll quickly show you. Look at that. Looking grand now. I'll show you the greenhouse. I'm really chuffed with what I've got going on in here now, so I hope you're all prepared for this. You all sat down. Ta-da! Look at this. Let me shut the door. Oh, there you go, sorry. Right. Here we go. Aubergines at the front. They're coming on great then. We get some really nice colouring now. Again, this border is full of manure and topsoil only. I've raked in some Gromo in the top. Cucumbers, F1 Bella. I have put a string all the way to the top of the roof on all 3 of them. I did have 4 but 1 snapped, but I was only going to use 3 anyway. And I have got cucumbers. So taking these in and out every day since March, every day and every night since March is paying off. Even on that one there, that's a smaller one. You know, I started these in January, and like I say, it was a pain in and out, but you know what? I've got fruit on, so I'm happy with that. Peppers, sweet peppers, bell peppers. I've got 8 of them in. I've pinched the tops out. If you remember last year, I had far too many. They were far too tall. And I've put 8 chilies in the border. I just want to see how these go. I'm not really all that bothered about chilies being in the border because I like to grow my chilies in pots. I've not got an issue with doing that. And they'll all come down here onto the bench eventually, once the bench is emptied. So I'm happy with that. I have potted on my celery. I've got 24 of those. They've come out of there, out of that tray, so I'll probably give that to someone on the allotment. Veneto gherkins, or pickling cucumbers, they call them across the pond. This is going to be the other row of Hurst green shaft. Have I said that right again? I don't know. That's going to go out as soon as they're up. Sweet corn. Laughing now with that now that it's fired. Absolutely brilliant. And courgettes at the back. All looking good. I've given up on these now. They're going out. Probably going to get binned. The parsnips, and I am probably going to grow little turnips or something in that bed for now. And I'm going to try the kitchen paper trick next year. I've just given up on them. And I was watching Woody this morning before I come out. He was giving us a great tip. Thank you, Woody, for grapes. Let me stand up here a minute. So I have left one bunch of grapes on, and I have snipped the growing tip out at the end, and just one on. Now I've only got new wood up to there. You can just see that, sorry. And this lot is obviously what's going to carry on all the way across the greenhouse to the other side, and that'll be old woods next year. But I'm only going to grow them on new wood, old wood that I've red and not new wood. So if you see, now Woody was telling me that if you, well, not telling me, but telling YouTube that if you're growing them to eat, then keep one bunch of grapes per lateral, and if you're growing them for wine, you can grow 2. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's see them flower, and then we'll see what we do with that. Okay, guys. Thank you for the advice, Woody. And thank you to everyone for watching. And hopefully, I'm going to have some produce soon. First earlies, maybe odd cucumber or 2. Definitely some green beans, some broad beans. Okay, guys. Speak to you all soon.